sub-Brock, I could probably give that to Adelie. Here's an interesting question. Who is your favorite character in Dot-Hack GU? Not including Haseo. Overall, in the entire GU franchise, not the original version, not the original games, but GU. Aside from Haseo, my personal favorite, I would probably say Arcade. I'd say either Arcade or I'd probably say either Arcade or possibly Endrance. You do know that both versions of GU are the same exact story. Take a look and you'll find out. Ah, Tabby. They do actually have several differences. For one, the original version doesn't have reconnection. Two, they're actually more... There are also more, doppelgangers. I'm not positive, but I believe there are actually 6 in last Recode. Though I could be wrong on that. From what I've read, there's 1 in the first volume, 2 in the second volume, and 3 in the third. I'm not positive on that one though. Ah, Tabby. She is one of my favorite female characters, and we'll actually be getting her after we finish the third volume. She's actually one of the hardest characters in the game to get. I'm sure you remember how to get her. You have to go through the entire... Since she's a recruitable character, technically, yes, she does. Yes, she is. To get Tabby, you have to go through the entire Forest of Pain. Something I've never been able to do. Not in the original version or last Recode. Part of the reason is because of how long it is. But yes, you can get Tabby in your party. She's actually quite strong.
Right before Alcade disappeared, she told me to go find Endrance. The former Demon Palace Emperor, whose whereabouts have been unknown since he lost to me. I wonder where he is now.
Endrance, aka actually no, I'm not gonna spoil that. What I will reveal though is what Haseo's original identity was. He was actually in the original Dot Hack anime, Dot Hack Sign, but he was not called Haseo. As for what his original name was, well, that's for you to find out. That's very true. Yada was also in it. But he was not called Yada. Do you remember what he was called? I actually don't pay much attention to Crimson Versus. If I wanted to play a card game, I'd rather play Yu-Gi-Oh! Which I still have my real battle decks, by the way. No, everyone's welcome to their own opinion. Actually, he was known as a wise man. And he was actually a mage. As for Haseo, he was actually known as Sora. Both in Dot Hack Sign and the original games. Yes, Wise Man was Yada. Actually, he has another identity in last Recode aside from Yada. Do you remember what it is? Yes, Gardenia. Do you remember what Yada's other ID was? Actually, it was Nawa. Damn him for always seeing through people!
Let's see. The first time I visited Indiglut Lu was...
Indiglut was...
Oh yeah. Delta Submissive Tragedies
1000 Oaks. It's the first area I went adventuring to with Adelie. What are your true intentions, Ovan? Saku.
Forgive me for saying so, but you look uncomfortable in there.
Interesting fact, Endrance was also in the original games, though he was not called Endrance. So there are 3 characters who are in the original games: Yada, Haseo, and Endrance. However, there was a 4th as well, Maha. Do you remember what Endrance's original name was? I do. Actually, that was Maha's original name. Endrance's original name was Elk.
I'm sorry. I really would like to help you get out of there, but Saku would get mad at me if I did. I'm sorry.
Don't listen to Saku,
I have to
Bo.
get going now. But I
Never.
promise I'll come back again.
Technically, Wave Masters are still in GU. They're just under a different job class. Very similar to the job classes in Tactics Ogre, just how similar they are to Final Fantasy Tactics.
Alcade told me that I should go look for Endrance. According to Ovan, Endrance is supposedly in Indiglut Lu. Okay, let's head for Delta Submissive Tragedies 1000 Oaks and warp there from the sign behind the Beast Temple.
I was actually playing Ogre Battle the other night. I've actually played all of the versions of Tactics Ogre, including the original Super Nintendo version. There are actually 4 versions. There's one for the SNES, the PS1, the Game Boy Advance, which technically is a spin-off called Knights of Lotus, and a remake for the PlayStation Portable. Did you know that you can actually get Deneb in both Ogre Battle and Tactics Ogre? A lot of gamers don't know how to do it though. I'm still a big fan of Atlas stuff. They made a lot of good games. Only problem is they're very hard to find. I play a lot of obscure RPGs. Aside from the dot hack games and Ogre Battle, Tactics Ogre, there's also the Atelier Iris games, Recode games, Front Mission, Guardians Crusade, Jade Cocoon. Interesting fact about Jade Cocoon, it was actually, the animation was actually made by Studio Ghibli. I've actually beaten Jade Cocoon, not an easy game to beat. If you've never beaten it, I won't reveal any, I won't spoil anything. One of my favorite PlayStation 1 games is actually a dungeon crawler called Azure Dreams. Very interesting game. Azure Dreams is fun. I've actually only beaten the game once. Not an easy game to beat. Very true, especially since you raise familiars. That part kind of reminds me of Monster Rancher, almost. One moment. Oh, I've seen plenty of speedruns of Azure Dreams. I've actually seen a few of Ogre Battle and Tactics Ogre as well. Ogre Battle is not an easy game to speedrun. I actually once speedrun Suikoden 2. My most hated non-final boss is actually in Suikoden 2. Luca Blight. And yes, you are welcome to post links on my channel, as long as it's nothing nasty. I don't use filters.
I should be able to warp to Indiglet from here. I'm getting a real bad feeling about this. I'd better go there ready to fight.
I better check my equipment. true. Have you ever seen any of the controversial cartoons? And no, I don't mean the Porygon episode of Pokemon. I actually have an interesting fact. Actually, yes. I'm referring to the Gargoyles episode. I assume that's the one you're referring to. I've seen that. It's also a Tiny Toon Adventures one with Buster Hampton and Plucky drinking beer and actually getting killed in a car crash. It's also another controversial one called Beauty and the Beach, another Pokemon episode. Another episode they never showed was the series finale of the Powerpuff Girls, mainly because of the epileptic flashes, which I unfortunately have. I've seen that episode as well. That actually happened in an episode of Dexter's Laboratory as well. That was another controversial one that was banned. Same with Buffalo Gals of Cow and Chicken. And of course, Man's Best Friend from Ren and Stimpy. Oh, indeed. Rather than this horrible Canadian garbage we get. Total Drama Island and Johnny Test. Interesting fact. The original head of Epic Games wanted to cancel Fortnite. I would have been so proud and happy if they had actually gotten rid of it. I would have loved to see all those sad faces. Those sad fans actually getting pissed about losing Fortnite. And yes, I am being serious. The main reasons why: one, it's way too addictive, and two, it's completely overhyped. I don't play Fortnite. I don't play Call of Duty. Battlefield, once in a while I'll play. The only modern first-person shooter I actually will play is Overwatch. Oh, not all of them. There is one game that I'm actually hoping completely sucks. And that is the Final Fantasy VII Remake. I used to play Counter-Strike, but I'm not a big fan of it anymore. Same with World of Warcraft. Oh, you're you're not the only one. Not only do I not intend to get Final Fantasy VII, I want the game to suck. So people end up wasting their money. And I know a lot of people actually are huge fans of Cloud, blah, 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 that Sephiroth actually killed Aerith. He did not. And I actually have proof. Everyone knows that the real killer of Cloud was actually the real killer of Aerith was Cloud. And I hope Cloud actually gets killed in the new version. Aerith, Cloud, and Sephiroth. And I'm also pissed that there's going to be a remaster of Final Fantasy VIII. I am a fan of Final Fantasy VIII, but actually, no. Cid did not kill Aerith. If you're familiar with the game theorist, read the one of Who Killed Aerith. I actually wrote that. Read that and you'll see what I mean. Did Sephiroth attack Aerith? Yes, he did, but he did not kill her. He paralyzed her. Cloud was the one who killed her by drowning her.
I should be able to warp to him getting a real bad.
Sephiroth is one of the worst Final Fantasy villains of all time. The true villain, though, I should say the true Final Fantasy villain is the dynamic Cloud. The demonic Cloud. Clown, I should say. And that is Kefka. Of my all-time favorite video game, Final Fantasy VI. That's the only game, the only Final Fantasy game that deserves a remake.
Master N, you know I think you're just the same as me. Let's stay here and have fun forever.
Saku!
Saka, what are you doing here?
Saku, what are you doing here?
Endrance!
I actually don't mind the Final Fantasy remaster myself. What they need to do though is get rid of the Final Fantasy VII remake. Though since it's already coming out, I hope to God that it actually I hope to God and Satan that it sucks. Anyone who actually buys that overrated piece of garbage can go straight to hell and live with me.
Haseo, you've come here to steal Master N from me, haven't you?
Shut up, Saku! Shut up! Shut up! Do not piss off the Black Cobra.
I won't give him up to anyone. Never. Never!
Here
Saku was infected
we
by it too.
go!
And this power, could it be that she's an epitaph user?
Indeed. Oh, actually, I do like Bo. Bo is hilarious, but Saku,
Oh, no you don't, no you don't, no you don't, no you don't!
Damn it, I've got no choice. Alright.
come on, come on. I'm right here. Scathe. Prepare to face death. Is that all? I don't think so. What do you mean? Are you referring to the avatars? Or are you referring to Saku? Wait a minute. You're referring to the epitaph users, aren't you? Spit it out. I'm listening. No need to be shy. Ah, yes. Azure Kite, Azure Orca, and Azure Balmum. Well, I'll explain. They are actually characters from the original Dot Hack series. Kite was actually the main character of the original Dot Hack game franchise. Balmum was actually known as the technically they're not. They're actually, I guess you could say they're, I like to call them almost like clones. Clones or versions of Ida. Paradise invite. No, thank you. Hellboy was a hacker. Interesting fact. A lot of people actually think I got my quote "Here we go" from Mario 64. It's not. It's actually from the Digimon movie. It's a song called "Here We Go." That's actually where I got it from. Is that all? Ah, yes. Indeed. Some people say that Digimon is better than Pokemon. I did actually enjoy the original seasons of Pokemon, but hands down, Digimon is definitely the best. With exception to the 5th season. Same thing goes for the 5th Breath of Fire game, Breath of Fire Dragon Quarter. Not sure if you played that, it's a Capcom RPG. Capcom Noli, of course, the makers of Street Fighter and Phoenix Wright, as well as Mega Man.
Don't just stand there. We've got to get out there and win. Okay.
I've played all the Breath of Fire games. I've only beaten the first 3. Hope you're not referring to Nina. Or the scientist girl, I forget her name. You're referring to the Mega Man series? Most likely you're referring to Roll. That's probably Nina. Blue hair girl, the blue hair guy is obviously Ryu. Is that all? Nothing's gonna stop this martial artist. Of course. He also was the Green Ranger in the original Power Rangers. Actually, I think it was the 4th season. I think it was Turbo. Played Adam. Jason David Frank, who actually played Tommy Oliver, is also an actual pro MMA fighter. Indeed. that all? My hands are extremely durable. Boom of destiny. I'm gonna slice it down. There's no such thing as destiny. Everyone makes their own destiny. Gotta admit though, he's one hell of a fighter. When he fought, I think he only had like one loss, 1 or 2 losses. Bubbles. How weak. Agreed. Agreed. Die. But not me. Is that all? Data. Drain. Yeah.
Saku!
Indeed.
Haseo? That you?
Bo.
Yeah.
Where's Saku? Is she alright?
Bo is a bit of an odd character, but I do think he is quite interesting. I will admit, for tomorrow night, I will not be doing any live streaming because of Toonami. Since Toonami debuted in 1997, I've only missed 2 Toonamis. Only 2 in 22 years. I was not being hard on Bo. I actually think he's quite interesting. Oh, I watched every single Toonami. Speaking of anime, what is your favorite genre of anime? I have 2 favorites, horror and psycho thriller. Ah, Zoids. Great anime. But I actually want to be a mecha fan myself. If you still have a PS2, I know of an excellent, and I mean excellent, mecha game you might like. It's actually related to the Gundam series. It is called MS Saga: A New Dawn. Ah, Outlaw Star Yu Yu Hakusho. Great anime. I actually rewatched Outlaw Star recently. It's as well as the first 2 seasons of Yu Yu Hakusho. For me, I love creepy stuff. As for the Gundam stuff, I'd say my favorite series in Gundam, probably 8th MS Team. Main reason why it's the main series, it's actually very realistic. I guess you could say it's kind of like the anime version of the Vietnam War. Oh, trust me. Mobile Fighter G Gundam. Loved it. Gundam Wing, along with the anime movie, which was oh my god, I forget the title. The movie though was amazing. You want a good Gundam series? Watch 8th MS Team if you get a chance. It's actually on YouTube. Very good stuff. Speaking of YouTube, I actually have to be a Let's Player. I've been a Let's Player since I was... God, I've been a Let's Player since 2008. It's actually my second YouTube account I'm using. I'm gonna say Gundam, Zoids, and Robotech. I'll actually be honest, I've never seen Full Metal Panic. I actually watched the entire both series of Full Metal Alchemist, but I've never watched Full Metal Panic. I doubt you can actually handle the stuff I watch. Some of the anime I watch include Paranoia Agent, Higurashi, Perfect Blue, if you like anime films. Let's see. Elfen Lied. Another. And I think I included Hellsing Ultimate. Oh, trust me. I doubt you can handle... I doubt you can handle the stuff I watch. You want a messed up anime? Watch Paranoia Agent and the film Perfect Blue. Perfect Blue is actually based off a real event that actually happened in the early 90s. The Selena murder. Oh, I freaking loved Elfen Lied, especially the blood. I would say it's probably the second goriest anime I've ever seen, next to Hellsing Ultimate. So good. Another messed up anime I've been watching is one of the anime that's on Toonami now. And that is The Promised Neverland. Short series, but completely messed up. I love that fucked up stuff. The creator of Paranoia Agent and Perfect Blue, the late Satoshi Kon, was actually known as the Japanese Alfred Hitchcock. I actually wonder if I think I might know what anime that is. That actually sounds like Ninja Scroll to me. And it actually was not a series, it was a movie. But, oh man, another great one. I freaking loved it. I think I actually still have my copy of Ninja Scroll on DVD. Ah, Ninja Scroll is so good. Aside from Psycho Thrillers and horror, there's actually one other anime genre I like, and that is cyberpunk. I freaking love cyberpunk. Actually all three: anime, movies, and video games. Yes, I plan to get Cyberpunk 2077 and the new Watch Dogs game, Watch Dogs Legion. I also have been rewatching Bubblegum Crisis and its sequel, Bubblegum Crisis Tokyo 2040. Oh man, I've been watching anime since I was 7. God, that's freaking. God, about 27 years. Yeah, about 27 years I've been an anime fan. I'll probably be an anime fan until the day I die. And no, that's not a joke. Oh, Tokyo Mew Mew, don't even get me started. I hated the English dub. They completely butchered it. Honestly, the original dubs of the Yu-Gi-Oh series, well, the first two, original and GX, were actually not bad. But some of the dubs, though, are complete garbage. Tokyo Mew Mew, Cardcaptor Sakura. That was... I would probably say that was one of the worst. One Piece, Hamtaro. Oh, God. Now, I'll actually be honest. I hate romantic anime. I always stay away from it. I hate that garbage. Anything heartwarming, anything romantic, I always stay away from that stuff. Hate it.
Saku was so tired she fell asleep.
Asleep?
Haseo, please. You have to find a way to help Endrance.
Yeah.
This part.
Hey, Endrance.
Endrance.
Wake up.
Wake
Can't
up.
you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Oh, it's you.
Very well.
Greetings to you too.
Greetings to you as well.
Would you mind leaving me alone?
No.
Don't get all weepy on me.
Do not get all weepy on me. Get up already.
I've lost
Now.
everything. I no longer have any reason to awaken in the morning.
Interesting fact. A lot of people think that Endrance is actually a homosexual. He's not. He's just a loner. Hiragi is the homosexual.
Nah, I'm not buying it. You've been
No, I'm not
nominated by
buying it.
Alcade.
You've been nominated by Alcade.
None of that has anything to do with me. After all, she's gone now. I was only able to fight because she was there. Through her strength, I was able to affect the world. But now, she is gone forever. And
Don't be a crybaby, Endrance.
Wait a minute.
Wait a
Are you
minute.
talking about
You're
that
talking
cat?
about that cat?
Mia. No
Mia.
matter what happened in our lives, she was always my friend. She went away once, but she came back. She was all I had in this world, and that was why I did everything that I could for her. Everything. Feeling joy and love and pain at her words made me so happy.
That so-called cat you're talking about is
Okay,
named
it's
Ida.
around. It's named
She's a
Ida.
mysterious
She's a
human-eating
mysterious
monster.
human-eating monster.
You're wrong. She was the only one. She was the only one who needed me. But now, she's gone, and there's no one left who needs me.
That is not true.
Ida, or whatever, has nothing to do with me. All I want is to be left alone to think about her.
What a load of crap.
Oh no, what a crap! Don't make me laugh.
If everyone thought like that, then this world
Felt
would
like that
become
entire world would be
full
full
of
of
things
things
that have
nothing
nothing
to do with anyone.
Don't tell me she was all you
Don't
had.
tell me she was
She's
all you
not.
had. She's
You've
not.
just been
She's
denying
just denying
everything
everything
that
that wasn't her.
You haven't done anything.
You haven't
And
done
yet you're just
anything,
giving up
and yet
without
you're
a
still
fight.
giving up without a fight.
But I...
No buts.
No buts.
excuses.
No excuses.
No one but her ever needed me for anything.
Hey, listen to me.
Listen to me.
I need your help.
I need your help.
Haseo.
The rest is up to you.
The rest is up to
I'll be
you.
waiting at the arena.
I'll be waiting at the arena.
Endrance.
Entrance.
It's not Ida that's holding you back
It's not
now.
Ida that's holding you back.
It's you.
It's you. And only you.